Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Black Ops 6 Zombies video. So D-Real dropped a comment on our most recent weapon testing video asking us to revisit one of my all-time favorite SMGs, the KSV. This beast brings the perfect combo, great damage numbers paired with a ridiculously high fire rate, making it a straight-up zombie shredder. Today we're running it through the early rounds, getting it to Pack Punch Tier 3, upgrading it to Legendary Rarity, and then taking it all the way to round 55 to see if it can still dominate at the zombie's health cap. If you've been enjoying the weapon testing series, then do me a solid. Smack that like button, subscribe to help us on the road to 50,000 subscribers, and while you're at it, drop a comment saying Quintilism. And no, I don't expect anyone to spell it right on the first try. Now, before we hop in, here's a quick word from today's sponsor. Whether you're looking to unlock the Black Ops 6 Mastery camos or grind them out in easier lobbies, you should definitely check out today's sponsor, Mitch Cactus. As the biggest and most reliable in Call of Duty, Mitch Cactus offers services on all platforms. Browse their website and you'll find multiple discounted offers available, and with my code HYPNO you'll get an extra discount on your order. Thank you again to Mitch Cactus for sponsoring this video. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, we just made it to Reckoning with the KSV. Alright, so first things first, in regards to ammo, as you guys can see, we've got 50 rounds in the mag with 330 in reserve for a total ammo count of 380 rounds, which is definitely a good amount for an SMG. We're also currently using rapid fire on this bad boy right here, so we've got an RPM of 857, which means we're firing 14.2 shots per second. So yeah, fire rate's definitely on point. Let's get a little bit of loose change here, but the real juicy part, the damage numbers. We are currently doing 26 damage per body shot, not bad, and 115 per critical. Nice little zombies number there. Let's go. Let's quickly hit the trash bins here. We got a whole lot of nothing from that one. Okay. Let's see what we get from this one here. Nothing from that one either, brother. All right, let's get the Rampage Inducer going. I do strongly recommend hitting these trash cans whenever you're actually playing this map because, I mean, I've received free perks, a bunch of salvage, essence, you know, a bunch of good stuff. Alright, so I think before we leave this area, we're gonna go for a Deadshot Daiquiri just to further increase that critical damage output. Okay, we got one zombie alive right there. Let's quickly go for Deadshot. There we go. Okay, so we are now doing 139 per critical. Not bad. Look at all that salvage as well, dude. Let's go. We can actually go for Uncommon Rarity here in a second. Alright, we got a little Commando Klaus round coming in. Let's quickly go for Uncommon Rarity. So we are now doing 313 per critical, as you guys can see right there, and 58 per body shot. Not bad. Ooh, hold on, you know what? Yeah, let's go for double tap quickly. So double tap's gonna up our fire rate by approximately 43%. So we've now got an RPM of 1,225, which means we're firing 20.4 shots per second, as you guys saw right there. And of course, we're doing double the body damage. So we are now doing 117 per body shot. Nice. I swear, man, you gotta love this map. The perks on this map are an absolute W. You can literally get all the essential damage perks without having to wait for round 25 for the Wonder Fizz. Alright, another trash can right here, some more salvage. Let's go, baby. Another one back here, a whole lot of nothing. Then we got one back here. Look at that, 500 essence off that one. Let's go. Then there's one right here. We got nothing from that one. All right, let's get this barrier opened up. Then we have one more back here. What did we get? A little Shatter Blast. I'll take it for the time being. We're going to swap over to Cryo Freeze later on, but yeah, nice little free ammo mod. I won't say no to that. And now the final trash can is going to be right back here in the corner. You can barely see it, but right there. Got some extra salvage. Nice. So yeah, now whenever we head over to spawn, we can hit the golden trash can and get a bunch of loot from that. Honestly, W side Easter eggs on this map. Ooh, a little Gobblegum's been awarded. No clue why we're black screening while teleporting, but there we go. A little nowhere but there. Power's on. Let's focus on the crystals. As soon as those things appear, we'll take care of all these zombies first, though. And final crystal. There we go. Awesome. Okay, we don't quite have enough for pack 1 yet. Yeah, okay, well, we'll be able to test the numbers next round. There we go. We have enough for pack 1 now, though. Pack 1, uncommon rarity. Okay, so we are now doing 156 damage per body shot, as you guys saw right there, and 431 per critical. Nice. Dude, the fire rate on this thing is crazy. Like, we're trying to just single tap to get like 1 shot off, but it's usually 2 to 3. All right, we can actually get rid of the majority of zombies for this round, then take the portal back to the Janus reception, which is spawn, and there we can actually hit the golden trash can now. All right, let's head back to spawn. All right, golden trash can right over here. Let's see what we get. Oh, damn, dude. Look at all that loot, boys. And all we had to do is walk around and loot a couple trash cans. I swear. Bunch of salvage right there. We already have enough for uncommon rarity. Or rare rarity, rather. Nice little hand cannon right there, too. Could even quickly go for a nice little quick revive. Thank you. All right, let's go for rare rarity. Nice, nice, nice. We are now doing 208 damage per body shot, as you guys saw right there, and big 575 on the critical. Nice. Definitely some impressive numbers on this thing. There we go. We shot Mr. Peaks real quick as well. He's going to come upstairs and we can go for that free perk. Come on, Mr. Peaks. There he is. Nice. All right, let's interact with that bad boy. Awesome, awesome. Let's wait for him to do his thing there. All right, now we just need to parachute through all the rings. We're going to get a bunch of essence from this, and we're also going to get a free perk. That's what I'm saying, dude. This map is just awesome. All the side Easter eggs here are amazing. All right, let's go through this one right here. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, and yeah, what? Okay, huh? Who? It must be a glitch. It must be. All right, boys, we're back. We're back. Okay, we lost some essence. Okay, so it just took us back to the start of round 10. No biggie. We'll quickly head back upstairs and continue with the side Easter egg for the free perk. Damn, bro, it even stole quick revive from us. Did we even have quick revive? Actually, there we go. We hit Mr. Peaks again. Nice, nice, nice. Now, fingers crossed we don't get kicked out the game. All right. Let's try that one more time. Let's try that one more time. Yoink. All right, final ring, and there we go. Nice, we made it. Give me that random perk. Thank you very much. And we got PhD Flopper. Nice. Can't complain with that. Hold on, it even kicked us back over to uncommon rarity. Oh, man. All right, let's hit the arsenal again, and there we go. Pack 1 rare rarity. Once again, we're doing 208. No, 318. Yeah, there we go. No, wait, it is 208. What? How much are we doing on the critical? 575. Not bad. Little Commander Klaus round coming in. Should we? Yeah, hold on. Let's purchase some of that. There we go. Got a little elemental pop, and we're gonna swap over to Cryo Freeze. How much are we doing on the critical? Ooh, 1007. Damn, dude. How much on the body shot? 364. Nice. Yeah, this thing is kinda cooking here. Let's go. Yeah, you know what? In theory, it would make sense to go for a little jug right back here. Thank you very much. Yeah, in theory, for the time being, we could just sit right back here, farm up a bunch of essence. Spawn rates are really nice back here, by the way. And of course, you only need to worry about one side. Zombies can only come from right in front of you. If it ever gets too hectic, you can go back across to the other side. Ooh, nice little double points for us as well. Let's go. Oh, snap. Look at that. We got a nice little Uber Klaus here. There we go. Almost broke one of his shoulder pads. Nice. There we go. Nice. And we got him. One phase is done. Awesome. Now we just got that second phase to deal with, which is super easy. And there we go. He's already dead. Nice. And we have enough to go for pack 2 now. Let's go, baby. All right, and there we go. Pack 2, Rarity. We're now doing 520 per body shot, as you guys see right there, and 1,439 per critical. So we are now, are we one-tapping? Yeah, we're one-tapping to that now. Let's go. Definitely a really nice feeling. To be honest, I think it makes sense to just camp here for the time being until we have 14,000 essence, so we can go for a nice little 3-plate. Ooh, that's right. How much elemental damage are we doing now? 2,015 per critical and 728 on the body shot. Not bad. Another Uber Klaus right there. Took care of him. Let's wait for that second phase. And come on, we got him. Nice. Ooh, bro dropped a nice little mutant injection for us. Awesome. All right, we have enough to buy the 3-plate now. Let's go for it. All right, so next upgrade we'll go for is Epic Rarity, since, yeah, we have 3,450 salvage. That's more than enough. Let's quickly hit the arsenal. And there we go. Pack 2, Epic Rarity. Let's quickly get out of here just so we have some open space to test some numbers. All right, so we are now doing 624 per body shot, as you guys saw right there. Hold on, let's test that again. 780. Okay, not bad, not bad. How much are we doing per critical? 1,700 and wait, 2,000? Hold on. Let's try to single out one of these zombies here. 798. He had armor on though. 2,159 seems to be the max critical. 1,727. 1,727 definitely seems consistent. Yeah, definitely some nice damage numbers here. All right, we're pretty much on the final stretch here. The only upgrades left to go for is Pack 3, which we're like 2,900 essence away from, and we are pretty close to Legendary Rarity too. Another Uber Klaus right there. Already broke one of his shoulder pads, dude. That's wild. All right, there he is. Let's keep shooting that shoulder pad. Did we break it? Yep, looks like we did. Let's get that reload quickly. Yeah, Speed Cola would be really nice to have right about now. And nice, he is dead. Awesome. Let's get that reload quickly, and let's deal with the second phase real quick. And he is gone. Awesome. And would you look at that, boys? We have enough to go for Pack 3. So let's head across. And there we go. Pack 3, Epic Rarity. Where are the last few zombies? Okay, so we have one right here. We are doing 1,506. Hold on, let's actually swap over to single fire to test this. Okay, 1,248, 1,560, so 1,560 seems to be the max hit to the body, and 3,455 per critical, 4,319 per critical. All right, 3,455, 4,319. Feel like 3,455 seems more consistent. But yeah, definitely some solid numbers right there. And guess what? We also have enough to go for Legendary Rarity. But let's just quickly take care of the majority of zombies here. I mean, yeah, dude, this thing is absolutely cooking right now. Look at her go. So here's the thing. The individual damage numbers may not be anything too crazy, but coupled with that fire rate, DPS is going to be on point. All right, let's head over to the director's office. All right, arsenal right here, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We made it to Pack 3 Legendary Rarity. Let's swap over to single fire, and 4607, 4607, 5759, 5759. Why are we doing more with the follow-up? Did our augments end up changing for double tap or something? Done. Let's test that one more time. 47575. Okay, there we go. Now that one wasn't a follow-up though. Okay, so 5759 is definitely consistent for criticals. Not bad at all. And in terms of body shots, we're looking at 2,000, 1,664 seems to be like the main number we're seeing. All right, and what about elemental weakness? 8,063 per critical. That's crazy work right there. But yeah, we pretty much have all the essential damage perks, so there's nothing that can further increase the damage right now. So yeah, we saw this bad boy performed in the early rounds. We see what she's capable of when she is fully pack-punched and upgraded, as you guys can see right now. So the only thing left to do would be to take this thing all the way to round 55, being the zombie's health cap, to see how it holds up there. So I will see you guys as soon as I make it to round 55. Alright, and those are the last few zombies of round 54 right there. Never mind, we got one more, so that's gonna kick us up to round 55. We are now up against zombies at the health cap. So we got a little doppelgast right there. As you can see, we absolutely obliterated that guy. Of course, parasites are pretty much like an insta-kill. Nice. We also got a little Uber Klaus back there. And yeah, as you guys can see, we are not having any issues cooking zombies, but it's the fire rate on this thing, man. DPS has gotta be on point. I mean, just look at her go. We are absolutely cooking everything right now. This is actually kind of insane. We also have a few decoys on hand, so I'd like to quickly throw a decoy, distract the zombies, and deal with Uber Klaus. Come on, Klaus, where are you at, brother? Where is that guy, actually? All right, he's right there. Let's drop down quickly. Okay, we'll throw a little decoy right there. Nice. And let's quickly shoot his shoulder pads. Awesome. Did some big damage right there. As you guys can see, we almost took care of a quarter of his health bar. Still doing some big damage to him. Let's throw another decoy real quick. There we go. Uber Clout. Why is bro down there now? Okay. I mean, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, man, that guy has definitely been tanky, but I went ahead and upgraded the caster turret traps right here. As you can see, we got them at 4.0 right now. Look at his health bar now, dude. It's insane how good this trap is. Like, if you're trying to tip, and we actually converted him to a friendly. Nice. So he's actually fighting for us right now. I swear, man, upgrading this thing right here and just staying in this room is the play. You can make it all the way to round 100 without much of an issue. You can even pop a little energy mine right here. That's going to get some extra kills for you too. Yeah, this has definitely been the play, man. And it's super easy to actually upgrade this thing. So, like, basically you just want to activate it multiple times, get a bunch of kills, then eventually it'll say that it's full and you can upgrade it. And then a zombie's going to spawn that you can kill. He'll drop a hard drive for you. And then you basically just go to the quantum room with, like, all the mushrooms and stuff, melee macchiato, the brain thing. And if you interact with that computer, you can place the hard drive inside and just protect the computer for like a few minutes and you're good to go. And just repeat that 3 times in total and you'll have the caster turret 4.0. But yeah, as you guys saw right there, we just got through round 55 super fast. I would like to quickly craft up a little Casimir just to help out with the Exfil. We did end up failing the Exfil yesterday, so yeah, that is not happening again today, boys. We got this. We're not going down this time. Well, we didn't go down in yesterday's video, or the day before yesterday, rather. I focused on a bunch of shorts yesterday, covering some side Easter eggs. But yeah, we just ended up running out of time because of how tanky Uber Klaus can be. So we're definitely going to use the good old Cash Me Outside just to distract some zombies while we focus on this guy. Okay, we did some big damage right there. All right, let's throw that quickly. Nice, nice, nice. Focus on him some more. Awesome. Yeah, dude, he is getting cooked now. Look at that. Yep, let's focus on that shoulder pad. Okay, he is almost dead. Let's come around here quickly. Nice. Just 2 more zombies to go as well. That's crazy work. Casimir really took care of everything for us. Okay, ran out of ammo. Let's just buy a little bit extra. Where is that? Okay, it's right back. Right back here, right back here. Let's focus on that shoulder pad again. Come on. And we almost got him. Just a few more shots. There we go. Now we just need to focus on his final phase. Let's cook them quickly, and nice. Successful exfil. That's how it's done, boys. That's how it's done. Look at that. 2,451 eliminations, 1 hour and 8 minutes, 1,034 criticals. Not bad, not bad. Got a couple battle pass tokens off that as well. 3 in total. Nice. Ooh, and look at all those gobblegums. Hell yeah. Alright, so in terms of the build for the KSV, we used the suppressor for some added salvage drop chance. Of course, we have the CHF barrel to maximize critical damage output. For underbarrel, we went with the Ranger foregrip just for some added mobility, extended mag 2, of course, commando rare grip for a nice mix of ADS speed and sprint to fire speed. The balanced dog for some strafe movement speed, hip fire movement speed, and aim walking speed. Then we have the steady aim laser for whenever we're, hip firing into hordes and whatnot. And last but not least, we have rapid fire to maximize our DPS. Now, honestly, final rating for the KSV is gonna have to be like a 9 out of 10. This thing was absolutely cooking. I mean, you guys saw how fast we were taking care of those zombies at health cap. It's kinda crazy. Like, the individual damage numbers are already really nice on this thing, but then coupled with that fire rate right there, plus double tap on top of that for an extra 43% is crazy. So yeah, definitely a solid weapon right here. I think like a 9 out of 10 is gonna be a fair rating. But yeah, if there's another weapon or a specific build you guys want to see me check out, then be sure to drop a comment down below and I'd be more than willing to do so. But anyways guys, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you all for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then be sure to smack that like button and subscribe to help us on the road to 50,000 subscribers. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever in the world you are, and as always, goodbye.